Natasha Koch here with the Van City Home Team. Let's talk today about mindless clicking. Anybody out there guilty of scrolling through their phone? Me. Actually yesterday I realized how much screen time I'm actually having. It's way too much, because by the end of the day yesterday, my eyes were burning. So I thought, definitely on my phone and on my laptop, and then I have a tablet. And so I know that this was kind of a problem already before, and now even more so with the pandemic, of course. And I'm sure that those of you that have small children are having a really hard time keeping those guys away from the screen, because a lot of the kids are still doing online schooling, and a lot of people are now transitioning and working from home. So when do you get your social time? We're kind of limited to what we can do socially. So anyway, let's jump right in here. I made a few notes. I just want to get them ready here. I've got about 7 strategies. But basically, the analogy that I thought was quite interesting was by Seth Godin, and he indicated actually that wandering around in a digital swamp, is what he called it, is a pretty common way for us to spend the day nowadays. And so, going from one thing to another, I don't know if any of you get on, your Facebook, and then of course you see an ad and then you move to that ad randomly. Of course, there's something that you've been wanting to buy and then you move to that. Then you're on Facebook Marketplace searching for those items. And then you don't even remember what you went on there in the first place. So, we wouldn't consider doing that if we were standing in a forest. We wouldn't walk to a tree because it looked interesting, stand there for a minute, and then wander away to another tree and another tree and another tree for hours. But for some reason, it's okay for us to do it on our phones and our tablets. Okay, so here is some strategies to help you. Number 1, you can actually track your screen time. So that way you can sort of set a goal of how much screen time you're going to do. So track it and set limits. That would be number 1. So I have actually time blocked in my schedule how many minutes I need to be on social media, like now. How much of that is going to be commenting on other people's social media and seeing what they're up to, because it's not all about what I'm up to, but also what other people are doing as well. Number 2, keep your phone out of the bedroom. Like, guys, seriously, it's like the worst thing. And I mean, I know, if you're single and it doesn't really matter, or maybe you think it doesn't matter. If you have a dog or a cat, it matters to them too. They want your attention. And to start your day by rolling over and grabbing your phone it's just not a great way to start your day. Number 3, establish tech-free zones. Like, seriously, can we not go to the bathroom without having our phone with us? Don't bring it into the bathroom or the bedroom, or have certain areas, like maybe at dinner time. I remember when cell phones actually first came out, and when we had dinner and I told my kids no cell phones at the table, that was kind of a rule in our house. We just didn't have cell phones at the table. So tech-free zones. Number 4, leave your phone behind. I mean, I sometimes panic when I know that I've left my phone behind, and then I kind of relax and think, well, I remember what I needed at the grocery store, so I'm just going to go to the grocery store and figure it out as I go. Now, the drawback to that is that businesses have now kind of incorporated technology. I, as you know, was just in Mexico, and before I got sick, actually, every restaurant had a QR code for their menu, which drove me nuts because I didn't want to look at my cell phone and I didn't want to look at the menu on a QR code. But anyway, we won't go there. They will give you a menu if you really gripe about it. And I just said, I'm on holidays, I don't have my phone. So number 5, apps. Do like an inventory of your apps. Do you actually really use all those apps? I know they're really cool, and there's an app for just about everything in the world, but remove all the unnecessary ones. Number 6, switch to grayscale. That will help with your eyes, just like mine were really sore yesterday. So switch to grayscale. And then 7th one is just have face-to-face meetings. So that concludes my Wednesday Wellness for today. Anybody wanting to set an appointment to meet a fabulous realtor face-to-face for a real coffee, reach out to me anytime. I hope you enjoyed this Wednesday Wellness. It's my favorite day of the week. Stay healthy and stay well, and we'll see you again next week. Okay.